Thank you, Sam. Good morning, distinguished guests, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin my presentation by sharing with you all two important statistics about youth, the group most of us here belong to. Number one, over 50% of the world's population is under the age of 30. And number two, over 2/3 of youth will have jobs that do not exist today. Striking these headline figures may seem, but they are clearly telling us that the world is increasingly depending on us, the younger half of the population, to actively engage in the civil society and to make social progress through innovation and leadership. This is a profound implication that I believe, and hope you all would agree as well, should form the cornerstone of how this particular age group should identify ourselves in the modern society, how each of us discover our role to play in tackling major social issues, and how we position ourselves in conversations that shape our future. It is my second year joining the Youth Symposium here, and I thank very gratefully for the opportunity. While one of my goals is to present my journey at Health Impact Fund on marrying development finance with access to medicine, I'm also here to interact with you all, delegates in this conference who are celebrated young activists working in many different fields such as gender, human rights, health, environment, and etc. With the inspirations that you all have given to me, I'm proud to say that our generation is characterized by displaying stronger sense of ownership in global development issues, being more sensitive to international events happening around us, and contributing more directly to communities through digital and other types of innovative solutions compared to our parents or grandparents when they were at our age. This has certainly presented hope and silver linings to the world that is currently plagued with political distrust, economic turmoil, and social tension to different extents in our countries. As we celebrate the remarkable achievements made by youth across the world, it is essential to keep our minds clear and pause to review our capabilities at this occasion. All of us are rising or will very soon rise to decision-making and resource mobilization positions. We have already made a good start through our projects and initiatives in gaining credibility from the world. We have shown consistently through our works, our active social conscience, dedication to civil affairs, and priority to a purpose-driven career. Yet, that is not enough. No one should be easily satisfied with the status quo. And following this train of thought, if we hope to continue the traction from our respective projects and amplify the impact and eventually establish greater presence of youth in the global community, the way forward is nothing but to elevate the development works championed by all of us here and other youths in the world from a local grassroots level to a regional or even global level. In Health Impact Fund, my team and I have been actively exploring the appropriate strategies and tools to empower young people to join and lead the global movement of access to medicine. I started the Asia operations of Health Impact Fund in Hong Kong, my hometown, for reasons as simple as because I was more familiar with the healthcare issues in the city and because the organization is closer to the key beneficiaries, the access to resources and networks for help. So the initial response from the healthcare community in Hong Kong was fantastic because the recipients understood the relevance of the problem and witnessed the tangible results we brought. But Hong Kong is a developed yet small city, and my team eventually hit an impact ceiling, i.e. a stage where we see diminishing marginal impact returns. And I believe some of the delegates here may have faced a similar situation too after managing a program for after a certain period of time. And over the past months, since the last symposium in 2016, my team at Health Impact Fund worked very hard to elevate our organization from sporadic projects in Hong Kong, Calgary, Oslo, and Berlin, to a more consolidated and well-orchestrated program of a much larger scale. To reach that goal, Health Impact Fund has undertaken a major leadership change, ensuring the management team is now realigned in terms of mission and vision. It is then followed by a series of internal strategic discussions, including but not limited to validating what has worked for us in the past, identifying possible areas of replication for our new, bigger program, and fine-tuning our messages to various stakeholders. One recurring theme in all these discussions is that how Health Impact Fund can maintain its relevance when we move from our program from cities to countries. And at this moment, looking back, I would say Health Impact Fund was fortunate that it has a flexible model and a flexible team that could work in small cities as well as to scale up in big countries, allowing us to perform all these changes within a relatively short period of time. 2 months before year 2017 ends, Health Impact Fund has successfully secured partnership with a major Swiss-based pharmaceutical manufacturing company, because we both find that both institutions share the same belief that medicines can be priced fairly according to their performance, instead of priced aggressively via patents. In turn, this fair pricing of medicines can lead to more equitable access to medicine for all. The pharmaceutical company has preliminarily agreed to provide us medicines for our pilot run. And Health Impact Fund has also made significant progress in getting a government support in Africa to support our program, in addition to the endorsement of 3 other governments in Asia and Europe, which we have obtained during earlier years. These inward reflections and changes that Health Impact Fund has done in 2017 has translated into external recognition, which is a positive transition for us towards being a bigger and more impactful organization. So, coming back to the theme of youth leadership, delegates in the conference have definitely come across a feeling that the nonprofit sector or the civil society is often very resources constrained, and how to mobilize cross-border resources becomes a frightening challenge to most of us. However, let us not be intimidated by the thought of doing so, because we do need to realize that if we decide to do everything good on our own, duplicated efforts and precious time would cost us dearly as a group. I would urge all of you here in this room to recognize that for young social leaders, program elevation and resource mobilization through collaboration of different organizations are critical skills in the modern career of sustainable development. Through this amazing platform that is created, through the conference that is held over the years, let us commit to continue to bring our youthful energy, burning passion, and genuine insights into maintaining stewardship for a fraternal, supportive, and flourishing global community, and let us commit to bringing this leadership to make sure that no one will be left behind. Thank you very much.